Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy Mad Mike coming at you guys with yet another video from your boy Mad Mike Sports, man. These are three quarterbacks to watch for in the NFL. These are going to be pivotal in these three teams and where they go for um, this point on. The first one, Jameis Winston, New Orleans Saints. This is huge for this franchise because they're on the verge of, where the Falcons were in 2019, 2020. Kind of figure out whether or not you guys needed to um, rebuild or just continue to add on to what you already have. This team is getting older. You have Cameron Jordan. Obviously, he's still one of the better defensive ends on there, but I mean, the production again, it's still there, but how long are you going to continue to, depend on him? Alvin Kamara, another situation, getting paid a lot of money. How long is he going to be able to play well within a scheme that's not Sean Payton's? All right, so there's a lot of question marks with the Saints right now. But the biggest one is Jameis Winston. Okay, Jameis Winston. If this guy doesn't pan out, I know you have you look. That's just he's not very good. All right, let's just make this absolute. Taysom Hill is not very good, and I don't think you should even think about using him as the starting quarterback. All right, he's not starting quarterback worthy. He's a guy that that we have in CP. He's CP. Cordero Patterson. He can play tight end position. He can do a multitude of things. He's what you need on a football team as a football guy. He's not a quarterback. So if these guys if they do not get their stuff together, as far as the New Orleans Saints and Jameis Winston, he goes back to being the same inconsistent guy, then the Saints have something that they really have to think about, and that's retool or rebuild. In my opinion, if Jameis Winston fails, you have to rebuild. All right. Second one, I think this is a good one. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson. This is huge for him. Right now, we're both saying to ourselves, like, why hasn't this guy gotten his money? And that's a good question. And quite frankly, the Ravens are taking their time. They're doing things the right way. They're doing the proper way. And I know a lot of people are saying to themselves, like, look, man, the man won an MVP, but he's won an MVP. But he hasn't gotten these guys to a championship. He hasn't gotten these guys to a Super Bowl. So the Ravens are in a position where they don't want to overpay for a quarterback. And let's just be honest, Lamar is a mobile quarterback. He has some limitations as far as his ability to throw. He doesn't have a lot of offensive talents outside the tight end, the Andrews. They traded away Hollywood Brown. So there's a lot of question marks where they should go and should they pay Lamar Jackson. Is he going to be worth the $200 million investment? I'm not sure. All right, so the question is, will the Ravens give him his money, or will he play to a level where it's going to force them to give that money? All right, the market on the quarterbacks we saw with the Browns gave Deshaun Watson and $250 million guaranteed. We're talking about all guaranteed. So if this guy gets that, then the Ravens have another problem in hand. They have to give Lamar even more money. So again, this is a big season for Lamar. It's a big season for the Ravens to see where they go. You have the third one in Matt Ryan, right? This is all about whether or not Matt Ryan is a clear and surefire Hall of Famer. Most of us who've had the privilege of seeing him for the last 14 years, without question, he is that guy. But in the eyes of the media, there's still some people out there that feels as though that Matt Ryan is not a Hall of Famer. That he's one of those guys that is a stat pattern. He's this because he didn't, win the big one. The Falcons were, notorious for the 28-3 lead, blew the lead, and Matt Ryan was blamed for that. Now he's with Indianapolis. They have all the tools. They have offensive line and defensive line. They have a very good core guys there, led by Quentin Nelson, Taylor, and those guys on the offense side of the ball. So they have, got Leonard on the defense side of the ball. So they have some nice pieces on their they have nice pieces on that team. So at this moment, it becomes whether or not Matt Ryan is who he is. He can prove the naysayers wrong. All right, and this is big for Matt Ryan. This is something that I'm going to continue to keep my eye on. But let me know what you guys think about this list. 3 quarterbacks to keep an eye on this year. Leave your comments below. Continue to support your boy here at Mad Mike Sports. But I'm out of here, baby. Peace.